My dating life is very boring. I've ever run away from home and I was going to start life. I was in high school. Unaniuliza maswali zingine when I'm married. Because I hear there are very weird experiences with weed. In fact, I feel like I will want to experience one day. Kinda. What else? Twende. Whatever, hata kama nitatembea na mikono nikiwa what? I will. What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome to the newest segment of the show. This is Kitchen Confessions with Martha. Leo tunaenda kutoboa masiri. Stay tuned because there's so much in store for you. Apart from that, we shall also make a few things because we are in the kitchen. Lazima tukule tukiongea. You know, they say the way to a person's, even it's not even just a man's heart, is the stomach. So if you put something in my stomach, I will say a lot, isn't it? So let's start. So with me today is my beautiful team, Olive, Anderson, and Herbert. They are behind the scenes. Trust you me, they have good things prepared for you. Questions which I have no idea about. But as I said, it's kitchen confessions. So we will prepare some tea, African tea to be specific, and some toast. You don't have to just be taking bread with butter every day. Let's just show you something else you can do that is very healthy and you can also take for breakfast. Otherwise, leo mpaka Kiswahili tunaongea. So thank you, welcome so much. Karibuni sana, I mean.
Asante.
Yes, so mi wacha niwashe jiko tuendelee. So I am waiting for the questions.
Oh, you're waiting for the questions?
Yes, I am.
Washa moto tu.
Wacha tuwashe hii moto ndio kuwake moto pia huku.
You are not ready for this.
Let us see who is not ready. Okay. So this is milk. Nimeweka, and this is the ingredients. We are only just going to be having onions and tomatoes, and you will see the process.
Talking of milk, were you brought up in Shags?
No, I wasn't.
But you have ever been to Shags?
I have a number of times, but not for long.
Okay, so first question maybe,
yes.
if I may ask.
Yes.
What was your nickname? What is your nickname when you go to Shags, and why do they call you that?
Okay. No, this nickname will only be relatable to people who come from Nyanza. So the first thing here to reveal is that I come from Nyanza. If you never knew, I come from Nyanza. Nyanza, especially the Kisii region, pale pini niko green, ngombe wako tu, wamenona vizuri. They look like they have substance, just like me. So,
Kwani Kisii kwa Nyanza?
Kisii is in Nyanza.
Nimejua leo.
Kwani you thought it is where? Rift Valley.
Wa Kisii?
Wale watu mnapenda kudis, ndio mimi hapa leo. Yes. Yes, so I come from Kisii. They used to say, they call me two names. Kuna yenye nasema, hey, I don't know if you guys will get this. Inaitwa Magokoro. Magokoro is just a shush. Now, I was named after my father's grandmother, who died just before me, and she was a sweetheart to my dad. So I believe I'm the sweetheart to my dad. So yeah, that was my nickname.
Oh.
Yeah. The other one is Mora Original. Now they call me that, but they don't call me any other thing apart from those two. So Mora Original is because I am the one who was named after the grandmother who died. And then I was the first one to be named after her, but there are other people who are named after her. So I'm the originator of the naming after. Meget.
Tumeshika?
Yes.
Tumeshika. So that's nice.
Yes.
Interesting. Na nikikuangalia mimi bila kujua. Wewe kama mtu kama la vidavi.
I really. Wapi?
Niliona kwa wedding yako. Hata walikuwa nayo hiyo siku. So, yes? Is there any weird thing you've ever done for love? What is
it? Hapo sijui kama niseme nini. Weird thing I have done for love. First of all, disclaimer is my dating life is very boring. So, like, honestly, I will not have so many good stories to even tell you guys because I was not into dating for a long time and I only dated the person I married. So, apparently, my story is so usually, I feel like it's boring. I don't know. So, yeah, the only weird thing I did was what? Get married. Okay, not get married. Honestly, unless you try and poke, I don't have an idea of a weird thing I did. I don't have.
Hata kutuma fare?
Okay, unless we try other things, other crashes I had before.
Hata hao.
Yeah.
Jeli kama mwanaume rent.
No, sijawai. Na siwezi hata sai. So, no, I have never paid rent. I have never... I don't know how to say this, but I was in a community where people really guided me so much towards what I'm supposed to be doing, such that it was so hard to make certain mistakes. But ikikuja nitawaambia, I promise, because I have to say something about that.
Okay, talking of your boring.
Aki, it is boring, honestly.
Imagine.
Yeah.
So, talking of that, do you have any biggest fear in your life? And what is it?
My biggest fear is not being able to reach the full potential that God has placed in me. Honestly, I don't want to just live life and live life for the sake of living. My biggest fear is just live life and get out of this earth with all the good things God had put inside of me, having not used them. Yani, nataka tu reach full potential yangu. That is it. Of course, there are other small fears, but I really want to be able to attain my purpose.
Utaki hata kuwa celeb na kutrend?
Hiyo ni fear ama hiyo ni desire?
Na ukikosa kukua?
Ukikosa kukua?
Unaweza kosa kuwa celeb siku moja.
I have no problem with not being a celebrity. All I need is impact, purpose, and being able to just bless the world with my gifts. Whatever community God gives me, I will serve it wholeheartedly.
Talking of being famous and trending, if you were to go on a date with any Kenyan celebrity, who will it be and why?
Unauliza maswali zingine when I'm married. Hey, let's assume I am not married.
No, even if you are married, it's just going on a date.
Okay, what type of date first of all?
I don't care.
Okay, if I was to have a one-on-one meeting with a celebrity and just where in Kenya or even in the world?
No, we want in Kenya.
In Kenya?
Yes.
Okay, in Kenya, celebrity mgani? That's a surprise. By the way, hakuna mtu amekuja kwa akili, to be honest. So, let me just be guy. Okay, it is like I have many celebrities I do love, and the one that I would really want to akibedewa ikuji. Sijui mbona. I'm not avoiding, by the way.
If I was not married.
No, okay, even it has to be a man.
No, it doesn't have to be a man. But tomorrow if I was not married.
I was trying to get the context. So I was saying yes. So Kenyan celebrity, maybe Kai. Imekuwa ngumu. Let me just say this one because ndio imekuja kwa akili yangu saizi. Bien.
And why?
Bien and the wife, both of them.
The wife to Bien is not a celebrity.
She is.
By virtue of... Okay, Chiki Kuruka is a celebrity, yes. But you can't say Bien with the wife. We didn't say a Kenyan celebrity couple.
Well, okay, let me just stick to Bien. I would just want to know how he has been able to execute. He's still relevant for quite a long time, and he's still very talented. Unajua yeye and mtu kama Nyashinsky, whenever they release anything, we are always on the lookout. They are gifted, they know what they are doing, and they obviously do a good job. So because I really desire to do something good, honestly, I would want to hear from them. And there are so many others, to be honest. Tuseme tu ni juu saizi yenye whatever was singing in my mind was all my enemies are suffering.
Anyways.
Hey! you suffer. So
Suffer.
I just said, okay, let's meet him.
Talking of Bien, I know many ladies have a crush on Bien. Yes, many ladies. If I would ask, have you ever had or do you have a crush at the moment?
But I have ever had a crush on a celebrity.
If yes, have you, okay, not a celebrity, have you ever had a crush or do you have a crush? And if you met your crush, would you tell them or did you ever tell them?
I've ever had a crush and I never told them. Yes.
Why?
Because I'm a woman.
What do you mean you're a woman? So what a woman can do, what a man can do, a woman can do better.
Well, hiyo ni wenye wanasemanga, mi sikuwa na wao. Me, I was not there. Me, I know I can do what I can do very well. But honestly, I have had crushes, but I never quite followed through on them. Zilikuwa zinakuja na zinaisha na zinaenda. But
hapo kwa marriage.
Yes.
Ushai tamani
kulive. Hey, yes, indio. Like you think those days are there that you feel like it's overwhelming, but it's always a passing feeling. Ukishajua uko ndani, you work on it. See, for example, like in this room, just because there's a door and a window, you know you can get out when there's danger. But sometimes in marriage, in your mind, you tell yourself there's no way out. You got to deal with the fire vile iko hapo ndani, unless my life gets in danger.
Talking of fire, I know you have friends. Some of them are also my friends. Now, is there anything your friends do not know about you?
A lot.
So, maybe tell us one or two.
That one, unless you get specific.
Or just anything you think your friends do not know about you.
Anything my friends don't know about me probably will be. Let me see if the fire is still on. Off. So anything my friends don't know, that I don't like crowds as much as they see me in crowds. I don't like crowds. I am not okay. That one is not so interesting. So you actually kayapo. I do this because it's something I love, but I am not naturally somebody who loves being in crowds throughout my day or life or anything. Just for a season and I'm done. Yeah. But now I'm trying to look for something interesting. One thing that a friend of mine doesn't know. I wish I actually think my friends don't know. Oh, let me say this one. Yes. So one thing I've never actually shared a lot, maybe the only person I've shared with is maybe my husband. I've ever run away from home. And I was going to start life. I was in high school and I was going to start life with someone. Not with someone. I have no option. So you have to go somewhere as a what? I was just feeling overwhelmed. You know, you're getting to teenagehood and you're feeling like your parents are just so, you know, there's just your relationship and mnajua inakuanga na friction imekam. So I decided I am running away. So I packed all my belongings. Zingine hata zikutosha kwa bag. I had to even carry a paper bag, honestly. Mimi ninakaa hivi nilibeba nguo kwa paper bag nikaenda hadi so many kilometers away. But trust you me, I was found the next day. So I was back home immediately. And imagine now in my mind I was like, I don't know how I'll survive going back to school. And if I don't go back to school, I have no problem with that. So I don't think I have ever shared that story.
Interesting. Talking of crowds.
Yes.
Imagine you are so broke at this moment. So broke.
Yes.
And you are a mother as we know.
Yes.
Now imagine you bought a mat. You only had 100 bob. And the mat is 100 bob. Unapatia konda hiyo so. And then coincidentally the conductor had taken 1,000 from someone else. So anakurudishia change ya 900 bob akifikiria ni wewe ulimpea tao. What would you do?
Well, vitu zingine ni kama utajua ukiwa kwa situation, lakini to be honest, hapo ni ngumu. Unaweza sema tu Mungu alikuwa ameamua kukubless in another way. Like I would really want to actually, in my mind, I want to tell myself, let me return the change. Sometimes I found myself in that situation where nimerudisha pesa, but sometimes I ask myself, is it necessary for me to always return the money? Ama sometimes it is just an open door. You see? So I really know there's a high likelihood of me not returning that money. I know that. Let me be honest. But I would want to actually return that money.
And Kenya is a Christian country still.
Yes.
You are one of them.
I am a Christian, by the way. We are just talking about reality. Mutu atakula hiyo pesa. Ai bana.
Speaking of pesa,
yes.
Imagine you are alone and all of a sudden you get kidnapped. After you get kidnapped, you are given two conditions.
Yes.
You either smoke weed or take whiskey. What will you choose and why?
Smoke weed.
Why?
Because I hear there are very weird experiences with weed. In fact, I feel like I will want to experience one day. But to be honest, I hear at least weed itanitolea. Unajua hiyo, I hear weed mtu ana, I don't know if it's true, please confirm. Somebody just becomes either extremely happy or extremely gloomy. So the fact that I will not be myself, because I don't know how alcohol would react to me, and I feel like alcohol, maybe I'll have to take a lot for me to not be myself. But weed, one cookie, probably I am off. Ndo nisahau niko kidnapped. So I would choose weed.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, that's so weird.
I'm actually curious about how weed would react on me.
Yeah, we'll talk that behind the camera.
Yes.
Now, talking about weirdness and stuff. So, what is the most weird thing or the most disgusting thing you do when you are alone?
Hey, disgusting.
Or weird thing you always do when you are alone?
Weird thing that I usually do when I'm alone. Yeah? Okay, I've never seen it as weird. Weird thing I do when I'm alone. Okay. My life can be boring, honestly. But on a weird thing, hebu nipe example ya weird, alafu nione kama naweza jaribu kumatch up.
Kama kutembea kwa nyumba uchi.
Sasa hiyo ni weird.
Weird. Na mtu
me, I don't see it as weird. Sini kwangu.
Also, you always do that. You just confirmed.
No, it is up to you to fill in the gap. So now, like, it's my home. That is the place where I need to feel like me. Sindio? Yeah. So, kinda. What else? 20 whatever. Hata kama nitatembea na mikono nikiwa what? I will. It's my home. So, yeah.
Speaking of home, maybe the last question I have, my friends will ask any they have after this.
Yes.
Speaking of home, Kenya is our home.
Yes.
And for example, you are chosen as the president of Kenya today. What is the first thing you change and why?
No wonder hawachangingi vitu, kumbe hatuna ideas. So, naweza kamaji.
Yes, you can.
So, what first thing I would change is why am I so clueless today though? First thing I would change. First thing I would change. Oh Lord. I think for me, I'll just the heart of the issue right now is definitely having a very underperforming system. Like ni ngumu tu kujua, mi kama mimi nikijua ninafaa kwenda kufanya kitu in a government office, I get frustrated. Number one, just to make the systems workable as they should be. Like, we have the resources, we have the personnel, we have the talent. Can we just make the systems workable? Because I have honestly suffered under the hands of so many government officials or other offices just because things are so hard. And even it's a small process. Kitu yenye unaweza enda na ufanyiwe in a very few minutes, but you can take months just because they don't want to help and there's no office culture. It's just where you have to go around, and if you can't give them something, you just stay there. So I think changing the systems and making it easy for things to work, because I think any common person atajipata tu kwa hizo ofisi. So yeah, first of all, just as simple as that before I even go, just making the government offices very friendly for anyone, and to even be able to, you know, at least get services easily, because we have everything we need.
Okay, last from me. Talking of systems, your parents or family, what is this one thing umewaficha hawajai jua? Is there anything ushaiwaficha mpaka wale hawajai jua?
I think there's a lot.
Just one.
One thing.
Yeah.
One thing that they don't know to date. Okay. All of a sudden tena ni kama ziko.
There's a lot.
I thought there's a lot because I feel like I was not sharing things with my parents a lot. But one thing my parents don't know, nimewaficha to date. I have hidden. Kai pass. Kai.
Hakuna cha pass.
Guy, I'm trying to. What have I hidden from them to date?
But you said there is a lot.
I thought actually there are a lot. Okay, probably let me say this. That I moved out not because I wanted to go to campus, but because I just wanted to move out and start my life. They don't know the reason why I moved out. All they know is that this girl wanted to start life before she enters campus and get used to that place. But me, I didn't want to stay home. I was just tired of staying home. So I don't think they ever know that there was another reason that made me, because you know me, immediately after Form 4 December, I was already out of home. I had gone to do my things, live my life, hustle, etc. They don't know that. All they know is that this girl was very ambitious and she wanted to just go and prepare herself and start business and all those things. But to be honest, I was tired of being at home. I wanted to just start my life independently. So they don't know that.
Okay.
Yes.
Enough.
Fair enough.
Enough from me.
Good.
One question.
Yes.
When growing up ukiwa mtu
Yes.
gani ulikuwa unatamani kuwa ama unapata tulikuwa tunatamani kuwa daktari na uliachieve hiyo dream ama tunafanya sahi ama ilifikia mahali?
We, you at least imekuja quickly. Hey, I wanted to be a lawyer. I still feel like there's a lawyer in me. To be honest, the rate at which I really can put a conversation down with someone, I still feel like it's in me, but I don't have that. So I have never been able to get close to attaining that. I haven't, but I wanted to be a lawyer so badly. I was convinced I'm going to be a lawyer. So yeah, probably I'll just defend people huku nje, lakini si kwa courts, as I defend Christ.
Thank you. Okay. I think for today,
Yes.
we can call that an episode. Chakula imeiva.
Chakula is in the process. Kwani nani, Anderson? You are not asking a question, you know. So now you guys, before Anderson comes in. So we have just finished making the tea, and here is the sauce that we have made. We put in a few spices, only that I didn't mention, but the spices were some Royco cubes, curry powder, paprika, yes, only, And for the tea, we used African tea, and we will add rosemary just to have the essence. So now the bread, we are just going to add this paste inside. Okay. Let me first not forget, we don't skip the part of applying butter so that you guys can see what we will do, and then we can end the show and finish. So we definitely know how toast is made. Sindio, we just apply butter on both sides, and then we put the sauce in between. Tuneka kwa toaster, just like that. And you better try it immediately you see this, because it's one simple meal, very affordable, and you can definitely have it and not even have lunch. It's very heavy, trust me.
Papa, have it and not have lunch. Why are you deciding for us?
Depend tumbo inatoshana aje. So guys, you can. Mimi unajua mimi hapa, I am very keen with how I feed.
Yes, you could have said I can have it and not have lunch, not like you.
But I promise you, if you want to, you can. So now we have that, and then we can have the paste we have made hapa hivi. Inside iongeze lava, and then you put the other bread on top, and then you put on the toaster. As simple as that. Hivo tu, and you have a very sumptuous meal. Haya, Anderson, you have a question?
Mimi kuna swali.
Yes.
Any regrets in your life ambayo in case ukarudishwa miaka kadhaa nyuma, you can change?
I would say one thing, not much of a regret, but something I will do. I've always advised young people, I would not have gone the 844 system. Ingefika hapa kwa campus, ningechagua skill set course, and I start working as I study, but not spending a whole 4 to 5 years in school, wasting time the way we usually waste time. We know you guys, because that time hakunanga hiyo sense ya kujua like life vile iko huku nje. So we waste a lot of time there just hanging around, and then there are days you don't even have classes. I would honestly have studied something nikiwa job. Hii kudanganywa ati lazima ufanye degree in a big university for 4 years, for me no longer makes sense. So if I would go back, I would change that, and I would also do the same if my children will be in for that just finish from 4, find something to build your skills as you educate yourself, but not just focusing 4, 5, 7 years in a school and you can do something else. Yeah, that is it. Memaliza.
Tumemaliza, pika chakula sasa.
Kuna bonus.
Bonus.
Mimi niwaulize swali anyway. Si hata nyinyi mseme kitu weird mmewahi fanya for love. Tusikie tu moja, juu yangu ilikuwa boring. Tuone kama kuna mtu atatuchangamsha hapo tumalize, because now we are done guys. This is all we were making, and trust you me, it's very sweet. Very sweet. Yes. Kuna mtu akona kitu ya kusema?
Hapo kwa love,
yes.
Nini Oliver ndiye anakuanga lover boy kwa group. So.
Oliver, hebu tuambie one thing you've ever done crazy.
Yeah, thing ambayo nimefanya kwa love. Unajua nini ama boy from the village.
Oh.
Sasa those days kitambo.
Yeah.
Nikaiba mahindi ya mama yangu niende niuze. Ndio nifurahishe mimi.
Uliba gorogoro ngapi? Acha tutumie jina ya ushango.
The bad thing or the weird of that story now. Nikaiba mahindi nikapicha kwa fence. Sasa niende niuze. Nikakuja nikapata moja wa mwingine alipita na mahindi. Ndio akaniacha hiyo story.
Sasa alipita na mahindi na dem mama alipita na mahindi peke yake.
Mahindi ilikuwa nipicha kwa fence.
Oh. Hey, maombi ya mama ilifanya kazi. Wow, at least we have a story.
Ni yangu.
Kumbe Anderson uko na story ya mapenzi.
Basta.
Allah.
Kuna siku nilikuwa napenda demo huko Shago. Sasa unajua hatukuwa na phone. So nilikuwa akikwambia ni saa moja. Wewe unapanga saa moja. So kama amepewa program kule kwao. Wewe utakaa maana ukitaka kutoka unafikia kama atarudi. Sasa siku moja nilimngojea nikajificha kwa ng'ombe zao. Nikapatwa na one of the brother. Anambia wewe nyinyi ndio wezi wa ng'ombe.
All of a sudden ukakuwa ng'ombe. All of a sudden you are a cow. Among other cows. Ay, mko na mastori na hizi zenu zinabamba. As in, mara si ng'ombe, mara si shamba. But guys, that was Kitchen Confessions for you, and we hope to have more confessions on these platforms. Hawa watu mmesikia wakiongea ni kama ndo naanza na wao. We want to hear more stories, and of course if you want to also just come and have a conversation with me, we will be doing this as we cook. Thank you so much for being here today, and you are of course required to definitely like, share, subscribe and support this.